So there's a story behind this random object. It is a carbide pot that stores carbide. And if you unscrew the top and then you screw this into the base of a carbide lamp, you have effectively a reservoir, a fresh reservoir of carbide, which if you drip water into the carbide forms an inflammable gas, and that is how a carbide lamp works. And the owner of this carbide pot may have had 2, 3, maybe more, and he would change them. He would insert this into the base of his carbide lamp as if you, in the same way as you would fit a new cartridge of ink into a fountain pen. But there is a story to tell. When I was very young, someone in their 80s told me about their experiences, an amusing experience with their carbide lamp, and I'm going to share that with you today. So he's in a group of cyclists, many of whom, this is back in the very, very early 1900s, many of whom were using carbide lamps on a cold, dark Sunday evening. And a carbide lamp throws a lot of it clean white illumination in front of a series of cyclists. But this young man's carbide lamp stopped working. But that was fine for a while because he was in a group of other cyclists. However, when he got to a certain fork in the road where the main group were turning left and he was turning right to then cycle onto his mother's house, he found himself in darkness. And the reason why his carbide lamp stopped working was because it had run out, not of carbides, but it had run out of water. So he had this idea, which he regaled to me about 70 years after it had happened. He decided to fill the water reservoir with pee, and it worked. He relit his light and he was able to continue to his mother's house. However, as some people will know, it is best to extinguish your carbide lamp before you get to your destination, because there is a certain smell of carbide that lingers. Well, this young man, parked his bike in the lean-to next to the house, opened the side door, went into the house and closed it. However, unbeknown to him, the steaming carbide lamp emitted a certain smell, an undesirable smell, that ended up all purveying in the house, in his mother's house. And his mother was not impressed. And so he had a right old telling off. And he never did it again. But the reason I'm telling you this story is because if I don't, it will be lost in time. And I'm hoping that when the time comes, you'll be able to regale others of this strange tale. Thank you for watching.